Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Kung Hei Fat Joy, and in today's video I'm going to be taking you with me to shoot some Chinese New Year festivities in Hong Kong. There's going to be a lot of fast moving event action. We've got lion dances and performances in the parade. I'm shooting both photo and video, and I'm going to try and give some tips on how to capture these events and the best settings to use to get really good results. Alright, and first up we're here in Yuen in Lamma Island on the eve of Chinese New Year to try and capture a small-scale lion dance ceremony at the Tin Hau temple. I really wanted to capture this lion dance in particular because it's quite small scale but very authentic, and I feel like it has a lot of history and tradition, and it should make it really interesting to capture. So my go-to lens for dynamic events like this is a 20mm. I use the F2 from Sigma, and I find it's really good at capturing everything in the scene, and F2 is like the perfect amount to capture some good low light stuff. For events like this I use the AFC, I use the tracking spot L or tracking spot M, and human subject tracking, and I tend to not drop my shutter speed lower than 1/800 if I can. I have my video and photo settings saved to custom buttons so I can quickly switch between the two during the event. So there's just enough light to shoot this at 100p. That allows me to slow the clip down up to 4 times in editing, which can add for some really dramatic effect when you do the edit. I'm only slowing it down by 2 times here, but it's nice to have the extra slow motion if you need it. And here come the firecrackers. Ooh, fireworks. So next up, I'm going to take you around some places in Hong Kong for some Chinese New Year photos. I haven't got any behind the scenes video for this, I'm sorry, but you can still see the pictures, and I put the settings underneath each one to try and help you understand how I shot each one. We're going to go to Wan Chai, Flower Market in Yuen Long, and TST Promenade to try and capture some of the vibes and the elements of Chinese New Year. So for this last section, I'm taking you with me to the Chinese New Year Night Parade. I'm going to take some photos, try and capture some of the costumes, the performances, the energy, but I don't have a ticket, so I'm going to have to shoot from the crowd. So using a big zoom lens is essential. I'm using the 50 to 150 f2. I should be able to get some really nice shots with that. And yeah, let's see what we can get. It's quite tricky because there's people in front of me next to the barrier that are getting in my shots quite a lot, so I'm having to navigate through them and try and capture the people behind. There's a lady wearing like a red flashing headband in front of me, so I'm trying to actually use that as a foreground artifact to blur it out in front of my portrait of a person in the parade. So it makes it quite interesting. I'm just trying to see what I can use with the chaos around me to try and add something to my pictures. I'm trying to keep my aperture as low as possible to get some subject separation and try and make the focus point the person in the parade that I'm looking at. It helps to also give my shot a bit of depth. I would recommend staying at f2 or f2.8 or whatever you got on your zoom. But just remember, when you're shooting shallow, you run the risk of losing focus or missing focus, so make sure you have your human or your face subject tracking on. It really helps to lock onto your subject and make sure that the eyes and the face details are sharp in your photo. And that's it for today's video. Thanks for coming with me to these Chinese New Year events. I hope you enjoyed getting to see behind the scenes shooting these live action, fast paced kind of things. Hong Kong is such a cool place to shoot during Chinese New Year. The events and the energy in this city is really fun to capture. So I hope you enjoyed seeing that too. If you have any specific questions, please let me know in the comments. I've tried to give a few tips during this video to help you with event shoots, but anything specific, please let me know in the comments. I'm still trying to get used to vocalizing what I'm doing because a lot of this is all done in my head. So please let me know and I'll be happy to help. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and I look forward to sharing some more with you in the future. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and also check out my Instagram for more of my photos. Thanks very much.